Okay, as I had mentioned in the previous session that there are 6 parts of letters. Sender's address. In case if the receiver is not there in the country and you have switched on to a different address, postal address, you have relocated yourself to a different place, then you will have to write the detail address. So that is sender's address, one who is sending the letter. Date has to be mentioned. There were different formats of writing dates, as we discussed in the previous session also. The one example already is given there on the slide itself. 20th March 2018. USA, there is a different format, different way of writing the date. So they begin with month, then the date and the year system that they follow. So no longer the suffixes have been used like 6th, 3rd, 2nd, are no longer favored by people these days. Even the forms like 3.6.3.12 or 6/3/12 is not in usage these days. So you will have to understand, in order to avoid misunderstanding, the date should be written in USF style, or it should be written in proper way as it is given in the first instance. What is it? 20th March 2018. So the present practice is there is no comma between the year and the rest of the date. I hope you would have understood now. We should proceed. Right? These were different formats of writing letter. Block format, modified block, wherein you will get to see the address is written at the right hand side, to your right hand side, and the left hand side of the letter. Even the complementary clause is written at your right hand side or to the left hand side of the letter. So which is modified block format. This is also semi block format, where you will find paragraphs are separated by double line space. Okay. Next is salutation. Now what is salutation? Salutation is nothing but greeting. People are scared to use this salutation remark, that is dear. However, it is used in corporate culture most of the time, where we should avoid writing respected, because sir has got enough respect in it. So it should be followed by comma, and where it should be located, left hand margin. So to the right hand side of the letter and to your left hand side. For examples, you can write my dear, dear, or name of the person. Now it suggests intimacy, closeness to the person. Okay. So you can directly address the person by referring his name as it is given in the slide itself, dear Suzanne. Then we had discussed about the body of the letter. Now what is this body? It contains the content. Sender's own words are there. It's not copied from any other source that these days we have been using or googling the content in order to write formal letters. But when it comes to informal letters, it is spontaneous. The style is spontaneous. Even the rules of punctuation, paragraphs are not strictly adhered to. So paragraph formatting is again traditional one. We give indented paragraph, that is 5 spaces from left hand margin side, and we have been using block style. So body of the letter is important, crucial part of any letter which contains information that you want to provide, emotions or your expressions or your thoughts or whatever you want to convey. So the style and tone of this informal letter is not at all as that of formal one, where you can't use informal words like gonna, wanna, gotta, all these words, buddy, they are not at all used in formal letters. Whereas in formal letters, you have that free hand to write anything that comes to your mind. Now, these are the possible answers of the question. Whenever the question is there in the university examination, no, students write only the structure. It lacks the content. Flesh and blood is nothing but the main part of the body. And this is how they argue that why don't you give us marks? For hollow marks, hollow answers, we can't give you marks, right? If you are writing structure only, sender, salutation, date, even complimentary clause, everything is there. But the content is missing, or the question is not addressed in that answer, then you won't be able to get marks. I hope you would have understood this. Is that okay till main part or body of the letter? Fourth
Yes,
in the
sir.
sequence? Okay. Number 5 is
Yes, sir.
complementary clause. Yes. Traditional format you might have seen, it is right hand. It is at the right hand side. Now to your right hand side, by mean I mean to say that it is to the left hand side of the letter. So generally followed by comma right below the main body. And how it is there in the block style, it is at the left hand margin. So broadly categorized, there are two different formats of writing letter. Number one, British. Number two, American. So in American, everything is flanked to your left hand side, to the right hand side of the letter. So what are the general complimentary clause remarks that we use? Yours affectionately, yours lovingly, affectionately, yours, or love, yours sincerely. So these are the complimentary or closure remarks that we use. Depends on the relationship or the rapport that you have with the person who is receiving letter. I hope you would have understood this one also. This is what you call complimentary clause. Should we proceed now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The last one is very important when it comes to formal letters. But when it comes to informal letters, no, we generally don't find signature of the person who has written this letter to you. But however, if you want to, you can. So it is right below the complimentary clause. Generally name is expected. Okay. And these are some examples where you can find creative signatures made by people. So you will have to write it right below the complimentary clause. These were some of the creative signatures that we had discussed in the previous session. So you can be creative enough when it comes to informal letters. I don't think that this is quite acceptable in case of formal letters, right? So it won't suit the format. So have you understood this? Now this is the whole picture, the wholesome picture of a letter. So here you have your address, the sender's address, the date is also mentioned, the reader's address, which is generally not written by us, but however you can write it. Salutation is there. You can see there is no paragraph, rather no indented paragraph. There are two paragraphs, sorry, but no space is given when it comes to writing the first and the second paragraphs. So that makes up the whole body of this letter. Complementary clause or closure, complementary closure remarks can be seen there. Your signature, the name is also written there. Okay, and this is one of the things that you should keep in mind. It is postscripts, right? You forgot to mention something. Like earlier times, people used to write note, right? Or anything that you have forgotten to write it there in the script itself, you can write it under the heading called postscripts, but you need not mention that heading, needless to say. So PS stands for postscripts. Say hi to your parents. Now this remark is not mentioned in the main body if you look at the main body itself. However, it came to your mind later that you wanted to convey regards to someone's parent or the receiver's parent. So have you understood this entire picture of informal letter?